I.S.U.P.K.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 9. Only take heed to thyself.
The scripture said only take heed to thyself. And let me give you a little bit of context. This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel, black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. He's saying only take heed to thyself. He's not talking to an individual where you're supposed to be selfish. This is not what he's saying. Take heed to thyself, meaning all black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you need to pay attention to what it is that you're doing. Pay attention, right? Take heed. Pay attention to what it is that you're doing, because you're representing a people, a nation. Keep going, brother.
And keep thy soul diligently.
And keep thy soul diligently. How do you keep your soul, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian? How you live according to the Bible? It's the law, statutes, and commandments. If you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, guess what the scripture says? You're walking dead.
That's right.
Right? You're the valley of the dry bones.
Right.
Keep going, brother.
Lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen.
Unless we forget the things that our eyes have seen. Guess what? If we black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, and our foreparents walked through the Red Sea, guess what? You tell a brother right now he's an Israelite today, guess what? They will not believe it. They can't believe that our foreparents had did such a thing. Our people do not even understand that what? They are Israelites according to the Bible. They forgot who our foreparents are. We forgot as a people. Keep going, brother.
And lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life.
Unless they depart all the days of thy life. All these memories of our people doing wondrous things, glorious things in the earth. We don't think about it like that, do we? We think what that's glorious is what? Being able to dunk a basketball, right? Run a 101-yard punt return. You doing something glorious in the earth. But guess what? The Most High Power split a whole Red Sea for us to get out of the hands of some stinking, filthy heathens. You understand me? The scripture said that we are to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Keep going, brother.
But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons.
So these law, statutes, and commandments were given to black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, and we are to teach our sons and our sons' sons. Right. You understand me? Notice it never said it was a time limit, that you do it for a short period of time and then the law is done away with. It said we're supposed to teach our children these law, statutes, and commandments, and our children teach these law, statutes, and commandments. It's a perpetual thing, an everlasting thing. You understand me? Right. These things that are on us, comes from the Most High Power. You understand me? The reason that we are punished in the earth is because what? We don't keep the law, statutes, commandments like the brother said. You gonna smoke that cigarette and you're gonna get cancer. You gonna eat that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster? Guess what? We as a people are #1 in foodborne illness, because the Lord said we are not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. We say, oh, what sense is that? What good is that? The scripture is telling us that if we want the kingdom of heaven like it was promised to us, we must be obedient. This is what the scripture is about. Doing all that the Most High God has told us to do as a people. Some more on that, brother? Okay, drop that. Let's get Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 4. Right? I know everybody, is real puzzled about what they seeing. They see a lot of brothers, right? And I know when most people see a lot of brothers, you start clutching your purse. You get real nervous. But guess what? These are men of the Lord here. You ain't got to worry about no crime being done, right? All you have to worry about is what? Us rebuking you according to the Bible. That's right. And it's so easy because what? We live in a filthy, wicked society. It's so easy. All we got to do is look at you, and we can tell. So guess what? There's no crime gonna be done. It's only men of the Lord that you see before you. Keep going, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
The scripture said, they that forsake the law praise the wicked. So guess what? If you believe that eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, guess what? You think it's a delicacy. Guess what? Grandma walk around with a leg as big as this speaker right here. Right? If you praise that eating that pork is such a good thing, right? You praising the wicked. Because only the wicked would tell you to eat something that the Lord told you not to eat. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord told you that the swine was a filthy animal. You not to put that filthy animal in your mouth. Pause. Salakia. But you understand what I'm trying to say? The scripture said that if you forsake the law, you praise the wicked in this place. Guess what? That's what we get in the voting booth for, right? Because we praise the wicked. We continually believe that it's a person that is not of our people that's going to get into office and one day change what has been done to us for 500 years. Because what? We praise the wicked in this place. If you want to be a good American, right, you will praise the wicked. Because that's all that America is about. Being wicked, right? Rape, robbery, and murder. That's all America is about. There's some more on that, brother? Keep going.
But such as keep the law, contend with them.
But such as that keep the law, contend with them. Guess what the brother said? Every man that you see before you keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And guess what? We contend with America. We make sure that you feel uneasy about the place that you sitting in America. You understand me? If you profiting from America, we question about what it is that you do in society, right? Because in this place, you have to be a raper, you have to be a robber, you have to be a murderer to prosper in this place, right? That's what they tell us on every TV show. You watch a television right now, the #1 show on television is the BMF story, right? What they tell you, it's an American tale, right? They associate everything that our people are supposed to do with what? Crime, right? Like the brother said, you want to be Al Capone in this place because what? It was profitable for the so-called oppressor to take a Tommy gun and shoot his enemies. You understand me? Drop that, brother. Let's get Proverbs 28:9. Drop on down. 5 verses. If you're not sure about what it is that we doing, we opening the Bible. I know you hear the Bible verses, but we're not gonna give you a song and a dance. We're not gonna shake no tambourine for you. We ain't out here to make you feel comfortable about what it is that you're doing out here. We out here for our people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. If you're not Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we really don't have no concern for you. This is your kingdom. Go live it up. Live it up. You got freedom, right? This is your heaven. Live in it. I know that you see the people that that you oppress and they not happy. I know it's makes you feel like it's uncomfortable because usually what the slave just say yes sir master and move on. But what you really looking at is what? Free men amongst you. Got that, brother?
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
He that turneth his ear away from hearing the law. So if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and it's a brother standing before you in the I.S.U.P.K that tells you that you're supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, guess what? The scripture said that what? Even your prayer shall be an abomination.
That's right.
So guess what? When we in that Christian church and you eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, guess what? We don't want you praying over us.
That's right.
Right? You understand me? The Christian pastor what? Sleep with another man's wife in that thing. Right? Guess what? And guess what he want to do? He want to lead prayer in his church, does he not? The scripture said even his prayer shall be abomination. Right? We understand something in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's our moral compass. Yes, sir.
This is the problem with America right here, right? We come out here to wake up the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to let them know how they can be great again inside of this empire, you understand? It's about following God, law, statutes, and commandments, right? And the one thing that we see, can somebody tell me what's the number of abortions for Black females here in America today? What is the numbers? What, 300,000? 400,000?
400,000.
Over 400,000, correct? Now this guy comes up and says in the Bible, he said it shows and it gives us the reasons on how to have an abortion correctly, you understand? So abortion is murder according to the Bible.
That's right.
So what he's trying to convince me that it is okay to have an abortion, and we all know that abortion is murder. And this is how you know it. If you ever been in a situation where, say for instance, this lady right here was pregnant, Lord forbid you, and she gets shot, right? Lord forbid that happens to her. Well, guess what's going to happen to that person who shoots her? What he's going to get charged with? Double murder, right? That's right. Now that's common sense. Now you want to tell me the greatest book on the face of the earth is talking about us being able to have an abortion as it being legal according to God? Well, this is the reason why America is going to fall. You understand? This is the exact reason why America is going to fall. Because this place is filled with what my brother was saying. This place is filled with wickedness. So you mean to tell me it's okay for young black women to go through the trauma of having an abortion? That's America, man. This is America, man. And it's a shame. And these are the people who we want to serve. These are the people who we want to celebrate Christmas with. These are the people that we want to invite to the Thanksgiving dinner, man. It goes against everything that is in this book that we call the Bible. You understand? And guess what? Our oppressor, he thrives on making sure that we go against serving our God, man.
That's right.
This is the problem with America, because nobody wants to do the right thing. Everybody wants to do what makes them feel good, but nobody wants to listen to this book, the Bible. You understand? And just know that you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. You are the greatest people on the face of the earth. You understand? And while the rest of the earth can do whatever that they want to do, it would behoove us to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments in this Bible. You understand? Because guess what? Just like he's eating his popcorn today, and our suffering, he'll continue to eat our popcorn.
That's right.
Pay attention to that. And this is America, brother. Keep bringing it out, Samuel.
We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Back up.
You understand?
Back up.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Let me drop that. Let's get 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 9. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And what we out here to do is tell the black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that they're God's chosen people. Right? Anybody else, we're not really concerned about what you think we should be doing. We out here strictly for our people. That's all we concerned with. I know it looks real strange that black people aren't really concerned with what goes on with everybody else, because we so concerned about loving everybody because of Christianity. But guess what? This is what real men of the Lord look like. We only concerned about our people because the Lord said we should only be concerned with our people. You understand me? We're not concerned about politics. All those things get our people gobbled up. You understand me? It's a sin, according to the Bible, to vote. So no man that's standing before you gives a damn about no Republican or no Democrat. You understand me? Keep going, brother.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 9. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man.
Knowing this, that the law, statutes, and commandments.
Look at Numbers chapter 5.
Say again, sir. The scripture said, knowing this, and mind you, if you're in that Christian church, this is the New Testament that we're speaking from right here, 1 Timothy. It says, knowing this, that what, brother?
The law is not made for a righteous man.
Knowing this, that the law, statutes, and commandments was not made for a righteous man. Right? So guess what? Everybody, according to the Bible, needs the law, statutes, and commandments. If you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, being born in America, guess what? We need the law, statutes, and commandments. Keep going.
But the lawless and disobedient.
But the lawless and the disobedient. There's no more wicked, lawless person amongst us than the oppressor, the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? Right? They make the laws, the things that they will lock us up for, they just act like it don't even exist. You understand me? We had to go and get a permit to do what we're doing right now, right? And it would be some oppressor that stand before us to try to keep us from doing our job. What we came out here to do for our people. Because we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. And guess what? When we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, guess what? We follow the law according to the Bible.
We want no